Well, hello. Christine and I sat down on Tuesday evening to watch some Take Your Brain Out TV before bedtime, and we were fairly relaxed already, especially after watching the last half hour of the England football team's match against Denmark, which had no excitement in it whatsoever. And everything seemed mapped out for the next few days. We knew who we were seeing, what we were doing. Church was restarting on the 20th of September, when suddenly on our mobiles we received the same news alert giving us the headline that the government was reintroducing some more limiting social restrictions. Suddenly it felt as though everything was on hold again. And I guess for some people, if they were still awake, their minds were suddenly sent spiralling in 100 different directions, with plans needing to be altered, places to cancel and people to contact. For us, I have to confess, the change came a bit out of the blue. We didn't see it coming the day before or even on Tuesday morning. And the whole COVID crisis has been a bit like that, hasn't it? When 2020 began, we had no idea that we would be facing the type of challenges and changes that this year has brought us. It all reminded me of the words of Proverbs chapter 27 verse 1, which say, "Don't boast about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring." It's a great verse that underlines our limitations, that actually we are not in control, that there is only so much we can know about what's on the horizon and only so much influence we can have over it. But these words are designed to do much more than that, because as well as reminding us about our lack of control, they are also designed to make us look to the one who is in control and to rely on him. To look to and depend on the one who not only knows what tomorrow will bring, but who is in control of tomorrow and every tomorrow. And to look to the one who presses the play button at the beginning of each day and who tells us in his word exactly where the future is moving towards. In light of that, as creatures before our Creator, as those who are limited before the one who is limitless, this verse also encourages us to humbly put tomorrow into his hands, trusting him with what it may bring and not being anxious about it. It calls us to look at the next day in our diary and to pray, "Lord, I don't know what this day is going to bring, but I know that you do. And so I'm going to trust it to you. I'm going to put it in your hands because I know you will give me what I need to live it." In other words, we hand a tomorrow we can't control over to the one who does. And if we belong to him, we know that tomorrow won't be random or haphazard, but that tomorrow is a day that God has planned and designed for our good, a day that he's planned to shape us and teach us and to mould us into the people he wants us to be and to lead us in his good ways. Which is why putting tomorrow into God's hands isn't so much surrendering control, but willingly resting in the security of our relationship with him and following Jesus faithfully, the one who is worthy of our trust. Later on in Matthew chapter 6, Jesus says these words, "So don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today." And we know the truth of that only too well, don't we? But Jesus ties that call not to worry about tomorrow to a promise in the preceding verse where he says, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need." In other words, the way we know confidence about tomorrow is by living for Jesus today. So today, if you find that you're concerned or anxious about tomorrow, can I encourage you to rediscover trusting tomorrow to God, to live for Jesus and put tomorrow in his hands, remembering that he promises to walk it with you.